Hi, it's Craig here. The 7th of December and we're up to activity 7 with our Little Birds Electronics Arduino Advent Calendar kit, and we're going to be learning about potentiometers, I think they're called. I've heard that to be cool I can call them pots, so we're going to have a little play around with those and see how they work. I'm going to read the introduction to what a potentiometer is here from the website. It says, use the potentiometer to turn values up and down, as it's a simple knob that provides a variable resistance which we can read into the Arduino board as an analog value. So we're going to be, as we say, sort of providing that variable resistance, say to LEDs, I think is what we're going to be using here. So it says step 1, we're going to insert our LED. And I think this is just going to be a coloured LED rather than the one that the RGB one that we used yesterday. So let me just have a little look for where those are. I think that's in packet 2. Yeah, here we go, packet number 2. Little LEDs. I'll just get one out from here. A bit stuck in the packet. Anyway, green. Okay, let's put it. Now it says the cathode, which is the shorter leg, goes on the left-hand side. So pop it just there. Good. It says insert a 220 ohm resistor so that one leg is in line with the positive leg of our LED. And from memory, the 220s are these red, black, brown. So I'm going to put it in line with the positive leg of our LED, which is on the right hand side here. Just pop it there and there. Now we're going to insert the potentiometer, which will be in packet number 7. Let's have a little look. Here we go. Number 7. Let's get it open here. And we have our potentiometer. It's got a little dial here you can turn. Fantastic. And we're going to insert this potentiometer so that the pins are aligned horizontally. So we want the legs to be, I believe, like this. So the legs will be horizontal from left to right, and we're going to have it, I think, anywhere really, just down here on the breadboard, just like that. I can see those, yep. These lines here are horizontal, terrific. And now we're going to connect the cathode of our LED to the ground pin on our Arduino. So we'll go from ground here, ground on our Arduino, and we'll travel all the way over here to connect on our breadboard. Now connect the 200 ohm resistor to digital pin 9. Yep, so that's this little leg here on the resistor we're going to connect up, which will be in line with this. And then this will go over to pin 9, just here. Okay, we're going to connect the potentiometer to the 5 volt. Okay, so the potentiometer on the first pin, which is here, I'm going to connect that to the 5 volt pin which is next to the ground. 5V here in power on our Arduino. Let's connect that up there, right next to the ground. Terrific. Got a shot there. And we're going to connect the last pin on the potentiometer to the other ground on the Arduino. Make sure I get it in line here. So that will be this one here. And we'll connect it to the other ground. There's two grounds there on the power. Just like that. Okay, we're all hooked up. Our last one, connect the middle signal pin of the potentiometer to analog pin 0. So we'll read our code. So we'll pop it in here in the middle. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to go to analog pin 0, which the analogs are down the bottom here. I'll get it in focus. Analog A0. That wasn't terribly clear. You can see the analog ends there. Yep. Cool. All right. So we are pretty hooked up now. We're going to use this code. Now I had a really helpful comment on YouTube that just asked if I could include a screenshot of the code nicely so it can be easily read and understood with regards to what the code is doing. So I'll just pop this up on the screen, and I'm actually going to include a link to this guide too, so you can read the code here. So we can see the code that we've got here. I'll read the pot value, there we go, the potentiometer value, and this is going to allow us to turn the dial and affect how it relates to the LED. So let's copy this code now. I think I just did a copy. Pop it into Arduino. I'll do an upload. Okay, so we have uploaded. You can see our LED is on nice and bright. If I turn this, well, the light turns off. I'm going to turn it again. The light comes on brighter. Terrific. So that's where I was saying before, this is converted into an analog signal to interact with the code and help regulate the way that the LED is processing that signal to turn the light brighter and softer. Terrific. We have another code here. It says here is some alternate code that changes the rate of the blinking LED. So we'll be able to change the frequency with which it blinks. Feels like I'm going into synthesizer mode here. This is cool. Now that's done uploading, so let's have a look. We've got a little light here, and if we turn the potentiometer, oh, there we go. And turn it, slows, slow, slow. Turn it back the other way, and it starts getting faster. Hey, that's really cool. And slow. Brilliant. Oops, too fast. That's great. That's really, really cool. I like it. I like all the things we're learning to do. Well, that is Activity 7 for the 7th of December. I'll just pop this code up on the screen that we just did then for the blinking LED because I didn't hold on to it too long there. So you can read that. And like I said, I will put a link up to the URL. And I very much hope you enjoyed that little activity. And I'll be back tomorrow on the 8th of December with Lesson 8. Thanks for watching.